Every smartphone, every electric vehicle, every AI server depends on minerals: copper, cobalt, lithium, graphite, manganese, nickel, rare earth elements, and no continent has attracted more attention for these resources than Africa. From the copper belts of Zambia and the Democratic Republic of the Congo, to Zimbabwe's lithium, Guinea's bauxite, and South Africa's platinum group metals, governments and companies around the world are investing in partnerships and supply chains. The question isn't whether these minerals matter, it's who will build the strongest partnerships to develop them. The new scramble for Africa. In today's rapidly evolving world, critical minerals are the backbone of modern technology and energy systems, quietly powering the innovations that define our daily lives. From the batteries that drive electric vehicles to the grids that keep our cities illuminated and connected, these minerals are found everywhere, often hidden in plain sight. Data centers, essential for the digital age, rely on rare earth elements and specialized metals to function efficiently, supporting everything from streaming services to cloud storage. In aerospace, critical minerals are vital for building lighter, stronger, and more reliable components, enabling safer flights and advanced satellite technology. Electronics, from smartphones to advanced computing, depend on a steady supply of these resources, making them essential for communication and innovation. Renewable energy systems, like wind and solar, require minerals such as lithium, cobalt, and rare earths for storage and efficiency, helping us transition to a cleaner, greener future. As the world shifts toward cleaner energy and smarter technology, the demand for these minerals is skyrocketing, putting pressure on global supply chains. Shortages and supply chain disruptions can threaten entire industries, making access to critical minerals a strategic priority for governments and companies alike. Nations are racing to secure supplies, knowing that control over these resources means influence over the future and the ability to shape global progress. In short, critical minerals matter because they power the technologies shaping our lives and our planet's future, making them more important than ever before. Africa is a treasure trove of minerals, each country holding a key to the world's future industries. The Democratic Republic of Congo stands out as the world's top source of cobalt and a major producer of copper, both vital for batteries and electronics. Next door, Zambia's vast copper reserves power global electrical grids and manufacturing. Zimbabwe is rich in lithium, a critical ingredient for electric vehicle batteries. Namibia's uranium fuels nuclear power plants around the world. Guinea holds some of the world's largest bauxite reserves, essential for making aluminum. South Africa dominates in platinum group metals and manganese, crucial for industry and clean energy. Mozambique's graphite is in high demand for batteries and electronics. Madagascar adds to the mix with both graphite and nickel, feeding the world's tech supply chains. Together, these nations form Africa's mineral map, lighting up the continent's role in powering the future. Across the globe, nations are locked in a fierce competition for mineral security. China leads the charge, investing heavily in African mines and securing long-term trade agreements to guarantee supply. The United States counters with its own investments and partnerships, aiming to diversify sources and reduce reliance on rivals. The European Union pursues mineral security through financing, infrastructure development, and sustainable trade deals. Japan and South Korea focus on refining capacity and technology transfers, forging close ties with African producers. India expands its footprint through joint ventures and investments in mineral processing. Gulf countries, seeking to secure supply chains, invest in logistics and port infrastructure across Africa. Meanwhile, advanced economies ramp up recycling efforts, aiming to reclaim valuable minerals and reduce dependence on imports. This global scramble for resources shapes investment, trade, and diplomacy, redrawing the map of international competition. Minerals don't create value if they can't reach markets efficiently. Transport infrastructure is becoming just as important as the resources themselves. Across Africa, new railways, highways, and ports are racing to connect mineral-rich regions to global trade routes. The Lobito Corridor, links Angola's Atlantic coast to the heart of the continent. The Dar es Salaam corridor opens a gateway to East Africa. The North-South corridor ties southern Africa's mines to the world. Governments and investors know whoever controls the infrastructure controls the flow of wealth. The infrastructure race is on, reshaping Africa's economic future, one corridor at a time. Here's the biggest twist in Africa's economic story. Instead of exporting mostly raw materials, what if more processing and manufacturing happened right here on the continent? This shift could fundamentally change Africa's position in the global economy, allowing it to capture more of the wealth generated from its own resources. Imagine African minerals being refined locally, turning ore into higher value products before they ever leave the continent. This would mean more jobs, more expertise, and more profits staying within Africa's borders. Battery materials like lithium and cobalt could be processed and assembled into components for electric vehicles and electronics, capturing more value for African economies. Instead of just shipping raw minerals, Africa could become a key player in the global tech supply chain. Across the continent, new industrial parks are springing up, designed to attract investment and boost local manufacturing. These hubs are helping to lay the foundation for a more diversified and resilient economy. Skills development is key. Training the next generation of engineers, technicians, and managers will help Africa move up the value chain. Education and hands-on experience are empowering young Africans to take on new roles in industry. Regional manufacturing is on the rise, with goods being produced and traded within Africa, reducing reliance on imports and creating jobs. This intra-African trade is strengthening economic ties and building new markets. The African Continental Free Trade Area, or AfCFTA, is opening up new opportunities, making it easier for businesses to access markets across the continent. This agreement is paving the way for a more integrated and competitive Africa. With the right investment and policies, Africa could keep more value from its resources, fueling growth and innovation. Entrepreneurs and investors are already taking notice, eager to be part of this transformation. The potential to transform Africa's role in global trade is real, and the world is watching. Neighbors and global powers alike are paying close attention to how Africa's economic landscape is evolving. The stakes are high, but so are the rewards. If Africa succeeds, it could set a powerful example for other developing regions. Africa's future could be shaped not just by what it exports, but by what it builds and creates at home. The next chapter is being written now, and its impact could be felt for generations to come. Africa's path to prosperity is shaped by more than just access to resources. The continent faces a series of challenges that will define its future, and how these are addressed will have lasting consequences for generations to come. Infrastructure gaps remain a major hurdle. Ports, roads, and railways are essential for connecting resources to markets, but many regions still lack reliable networks. Without these vital links, economic growth and regional integration are held back, limiting opportunities for millions. Financing these projects is another challenge. Securing investment, whether from governments, private partners, or international lenders, requires trust, transparency, and long-term vision. The ability to attract sustainable funding often hinges on political stability and sound economic policies. Environmental management is critical. Balancing development with the protection of fragile ecosystems and water resources demands careful planning. The consequences of neglecting the environment can be severe, affecting food security and livelihoods. Community impacts must be considered. Projects can bring jobs and growth, but also displacement and disruption, making local voices essential in decision-making. Inclusive development ensures that progress benefits everyone, not just a select few. Governance and supply chain transparency are vital. Strong institutions and clear rules help ensure that benefits reach everyone, not just a few. Accountability and anti-corruption measures are key to building public trust. The world is watching how Africa meets these challenges, because the stakes are global. Decisions made here will influence markets, migration, and security far beyond the continent. Africa's future won't be determined by minerals alone, It will depend on how those resources are managed, processed, and connected to global markets. Innovation and collaboration will be just as important as natural wealth. The countries that invest in infrastructure, education, technology, and value-added industries could shape the continent's next chapter. Empowering young people and entrepreneurs will be crucial for long-term success. The new Scramble isn't simply about resources, it's about partnerships, innovation, and who helps build the industries of tomorrow. Those who collaborate and share knowledge will help unlock Africa's true potential. Africa's next opportunity lies in finding common ground and building a future that benefits all, creating prosperity that can be shared across borders and generations.